Greetings. Here with another Don't Sleep Texas. I believe we're at video number 17. You all, my question to you all is, who's next? Who's next? In the 80s, it was the Central Park Five that Donald Trump made no qualms about saying they should be executed. Even when a jury found them to be, or DNA evidence concluded that these gentlemen did not do it, he said no. They should still receive the death penalty. What was that all about? You connect the dots. Then we had in his first campaign the revelation of what he thought about women and what he could do with women's bodies. So women were subject. So first you had blacks and one Latino in the Central Park Five. Then you had women in his first campaign. Then at the debate, he unleashed his rhetoric. You don't have to want to call it rhetoric, but that's exactly what it is. Hateful speech, thought processes, and those were against the Haitians. Now, last night at Madison Square Garden, we knew there was going to be something. We knew that he had to take that venue that he thought was so cool to have a rally in. Why? Because it would give him the image and the thought of his idol, Hitler. He can deny that publicly all he wants, but behind closed doors, it's been revealed by four-star generals what he thought of Hitler and his admiration of that man. And there's so many parallels to everything he's saying and doing that mimic Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler. Let that sink in. Let that resonate with you. So, yes, last night, then he went after the Puerto Ricans. You all, no one's safe. Everybody is subject to his hate. Everyone is subject to his, you're not like us, so you have to be the enemy within. You're not like us, so I must go after your group of people and attack you all. It's all laced in white, evangelical nationality. Read Project 2025. Read the group that authored that. That is a group of people that feel as if white male Christians should rule this set of United States. These are the same principles that built the United States and stole the land from Native Americans. I don't know if I'll get blocked like my last video. I'm starting to feel kind of special. My last video got muted on TikTok. But truth is truth. So my question is, before we reach the finish line of this election, who's next? Who is next in line to receive remarks of his hate speech? Not to mention a surrogate that was on stage for him last night. Mentioned that he hung out with one of his black friends last night and they did watermelon carving. Black friend. Now y'all, it's 2024. I have on a blue shirt. Yes, that is my imagery. I do see Texas. As a matter of fact, I'm starting to feel like the country is going to be bluer than most people think, because we are a country of patriots. We love our United States, even when it is corrupt in some places and pockets. We still love these United States. We don't love outright hatred toward a group of people. We may have indifferences with one another from time to time, but a blanket statement on a group, the Central Park Five, Haitians, Latinos, women. Because essentially you're saying we don't need to author our bodies. We don't need to be in control. You all, if you have not voted, I'm hearing polling places in Dallas County are going to be open even to 9 p.m. Check that out this week. You have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of this week to early vote in Dallas County. Texas, let's paint this thing blue. Let's not be muted. Let's speak up on what we know is not policies that fit all of us. I'm loving the fact that you have a candidate who's able to admit when her landscape and viewpoint was California and its needs. Now that she realized she needs to take on the needs and the landscape of 49 other states, that's called growth. That's called I have a new perspective. You all, when you lead one area and you realize now you have to lead a larger part of an organization, If you don't adapt and grow, you're not going to lead effectively. If you were asked to lead the math department, you probably will lead the math department well. But if you're asked to lead the entire school, you have to take in a landscape of a bigger dynamic. So give this lady space to adapt and grow and take on a bigger dynamic. I understand that the markets are up. Unemployment is down. She wants to work to get inflation down. And, Mark Cuban made it very clear. The inflation started when a gentleman by the name of Donald Trump went to Saudi Arabia and Russia and allowed them to produce less oil, which start making the gas prices go up in spring of 2020. Y'all, quit looking at the stop sign in front of you and please see where this roadmap takes you. Please investigate, dig deeper, scratch the surface and see how far things go. I need you at the polls. America needs you at the poll. Your daughters, your wife. Matter of fact, your men of color of all races need you at the poll. A collective United States people need you at the poll. We need a president that is for all of us, not some of us. We need a president that doesn't want to make it like it was in 1798. You all, can you believe that we have a candidate on the national stage in 2024 who is screaming till he is turning different colors that he needs these United States to revert back to the ways and times and policies of 1798. 1798. Go back in your history book. And I just want to see, were you a part of anything great in the United States in 1798? So see, if we're going to make it great, we have to make it great for all the demographics. So scroll back in your history books and see, where did you and your population, your household, I don't care if your household is a single parent household, if it's a dual parent, if it's an LGBTQAI plus household, if it's a white household. I just want you to look back to see how great would your household be under the governing times of 1798. All right, y'all, I'm going to leave the places or a link in these comments for you to go find your polling spot. Enough is enough. I don't want to figure out who is next. I don't want to figure out what will be the first step once we get this gentleman elected, because it's time for change. It's time to move forward. Vote for the candidate that is talking about moving us forward with our policies and really considering where we are as a nation in 2024. Demographics are changing. The world is changing. I've always been taught you adapt and do things peacefully and solution oriented. I'm not hearing solutions on that side. I'm hearing revenge, vengeance, hate. Everybody's speaking like every vein and muscles popping out of their body. I grew up watching wrestling, y'all. I grew up watching the Von Erichs, Iceman, King Parsons, and all the rest of them. But Hulk Hogan. I mean, that just doesn't get me electrified to vote. Yes, Beyonce was there, but Beyonce wasn't there singing and performing. Beyonce was there giving a message about how she felt. Kelly Rowland. I mean, oftentimes the name Beyonce gets upstage, or Kelly Rowland's name gets upstage, but Kelly Rowland's speech really resonated with me. Michelle Obama is not entertaining. She's talking about the plight of life of a woman under this new regime. So you all get to the polls. Let's turn Texas blue. Blue glasses, blue shirt. We can do it, Texas. All right, y'all. Keep the joy, and we will be joyous warriors all the way to the end of this election cycle. Let's go.